What's up, YouTube? Happy Wednesday. CHF here, bringing you another episode of Coaching Handheld Football, and we have got a good one today, guys. We are going to go over the final 10 Team of the Year players, the 8 community picks, and then the 2 additional picks that EA put in there. Plus, we are going to go through and look at 4 absolutely killer runs out of the West Coast playbook. You could just completely break ankles with these things, take them for huge yards. But without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the Team of the Year final release here. Okay, so we've got 8 community picks that that have been added to the game, and those are going to be Derrick Henry, who's right here on offense and is going to give basically be a spread halfback. Spread got a decent bit of love this time. Vertical is still kind of getting shafted on the offensive line front, and then also in addition to Derrick Henry, we have a Zach Ertz here. And as you can see, he is another spread tight end. Spread's getting a lot of love at tight end as well. Next up, we do have the Antonio Brown. And just to put something in perspective, I wanted to talk about it quick. He is vertical, and people said, that he's going to be better. He's not. He's slower than the 99 overall. So people were thinking maybe he would be just as good as the 99. He is not as good as the 99. Then we also have Jason Kelce, which is giving a little offensive line love to the Smash Mouth players out there, getting a 97 overall center. And then, of course, we had Adam Thielen. This was not one of the community picks, but he is one of the final ones added. And it is a West Coast possession wide receiver, only 93 speed. I am definitely not picking up that card, would not make a spot on my roster. On the defensive side of the ball, we have Patrick Peterson. None of these are scheme dependent, so he is a pretty good looking corner. I'm actually debating getting him as one of them, because this is the week that I'm going to be spending all of my stuff and getting everything. We then have a Leighton Vander Esch here, 97 linebacker, 91 speed, run stopper setup. I think that could probably be a pretty good card, definitely one I'll be considering. We then also have a Chris Jones here, 97 defensive end, speed rusher with only 88 speed. Leaves me scratching my head a little bit, if a speed rusher only has 88 speed when you've got a 97 overall card. Doesn't really make me want to jump on that one. And then Roquan Smith, middle linebacker, pass coverage middle linebacker, decent speed there, 93. Decent, zone coverage there as well. And since I run zone, seeing 96 zone really kind of makes me want to pick that up as well for my squad. And then, of course, the other one that was not a community pick is Fletcher Cox. Looking at this one, it's a defensive tackle, probably one of the least useful, but he's a power rusher, and he is just as fast as the speed rushing defensive end. So guys, don't forget, all of these 75 through 95 overall challenges are there. Keep doing these 3 times a day, and then this is going to be the final week for you to do these achievements. But realistically, I've already got a couple of guys on my squad, and realistically, I could already get 2 more. So I'm thinking over this next week, I might be able to get a total of like 5 of these Team of the Year players just grinding, not spending a single Madden cash. So I got to say, aside from all of the problems with the game, this has been a pretty good promo. So props to EA for that. Guys, before we hop into the coaching where we break down some plays, I just have to say tomorrow is going to be a video that you're going to want to watch. I'm just going to leave it at that. Just make sure to watch tomorrow's video, guys. It's going to be one of those ones that you want to see and share, and try to get a bunch of the community chiming in on it so that EA can do something about it. But without further ado, let's stick to positive stuff before I jump into that tomorrow, and let's go ahead and break down some epic runs in the West Coast playbook. All right, guys, in the interest of time, I'm not going to show kickoff stuff like that. Just going to focus on the 4 big run plays. But as you can see, this was done in league versus league. I had a slight power advantage to give me a +1 overall. But again, these are pretty high teams. I'm like a 97, 96 squad. So this is going to be a similar team as well. But without further ado, let's hop into the runs. Okay, guys, the first play we're going to look at is Power O. It is out of the West Coast playbook. There are 2 of them. This is going to be the first one, the one that is not coming out of a goal line set, but it's all based around downfield blocking, and you can usually get into a situation where you maybe only have to make 1 guy miss, sometimes 0 guys miss. So without further ado, let's take a look at how this play breaks down. So here we go. We're going to run it there, and look at this. There is literally nobody to beat. I mean, technically, I guess that guy's got an angle on me, but we're just going to take a quick little juke up towards the, the end zone there, and we're going to take that one in. Super easy play, and as I said, it's going to be money so many times. One of the best runs in the game. The next play we're going to look at is actually going to be a bonus play good for anybody. All you need is Matt Nagy as your coach, and it is halfback blast. His version of it where there is nobody lining up on the left side of the field. And you will see, against this particular defense here, we only have that one guy to beat. Once we have that guy beat, a little bit of movement on the stick, and we are taking that one directly to the house for an easy touchdown. Probably my second favorite run, although it's hard to say. All of the runs I'm featuring today are incredible runs, so it's hard to really give one a favorite over the others. But anyways, let's go ahead and look at two more banger runs. All right, guys, the third play we're going to talk about is halfback cutback. You can see the formation right here, where basically it is going to be a run to the left if you're not flipping it. And it is another play where basically you'd usually just have to make one guy miss. In this case, it's that safety. Because I juked too far inside, I did get caught on that, but that's okay because it gives me time to run one more play. And in this case, we are going to run halfback search. This is what the play looks like. It's very similar to halfback stretch, which is in a different playbook. But you'll see it's another situation where you get blockers downfield. That's kind of a theme with a lot of these, is you've got good blocks up front, and then if you need blocks downfield, they're there with all of these runs if it's not one of those runs that just gets open right at the start. So here we go. Got good downfield blocking, one guy to make miss, and just a quick little juke there, and we're able to take that in for a touchdown. So that's 4 big play runs. So guys, if you like the video or what I'm trying to do here on the channel, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. What you can count on is strategy content for Madden Mobile. You can count on content for Madden 19. And really anything I think you guys will like, I'm going to post videos on it. And if you want to see what I drop, when I drop it, don't forget to hit that bell icon to join the notification squad. I love you guys. You are the best ever. I will see you tomorrow with, again, a video you are not going to want to miss. Anyway, CHF out.